Pleasant afternoon to my fellow classmates and teachers. My name is Shaneillia Rankine and I am from the class of HTM1T. Today I will be presenting an expository speech on the positive factors within the family influencing youth development. Firstly, I'd like to start off by saying family involvement plays a crucial role in youth development. This student researcher has chosen this topic as it is a social issue that needs to be more talked and educated about. Within this essay, 3 points will be disclosed. Firstly, how has the writing process benefited the researcher's academic performance? Secondly, the issues or challenges that were faced by a researcher and how they were dealt with. Last but not least, what could have been done differently in order to make the essay better? In beginning this essay, this student researcher has gained several benefits. The first benefit would be knowledge of the topic. While doing this essay, the student researcher has went through several sources and sites and have gained insights on the topic or definition of youth development. They have also gained knowledge on how family in specific are involved in youth development and how it changes and influences youth's act or youth behavior. The second benefit that this student researcher has gained from doing this essay is how to properly find trustworthy sources. While doing this essay, student researcher has learned several ways in which how to cite sources as well as how to find trustworthy sources for references. This student researcher will be able to use these techniques or use these different trustworthy sources in later on activities where they will need to use in-text citations or they will have to know how to reference their sources. The second point that will be disclosed within this essay is the challenges that this student researcher has faced while doing their essay and how it was overcome. The first challenge that was faced is the outdated articles that were found that were just not enough to justify student researchers' points given. Oftentimes, while doing research and in depth diving of the topic of family involvement and how it has impacted youth development, this youth researcher has found several articles. However, the challenge comes of outdated articles that just do not justify points enough. This problem was very overwhelming and it was very time consuming for the student researcher. To overcome this challenge, this student researcher has taken advice from teachers on the different and updated articles that would be very helpful for research. The second challenge that was faced by the student researcher is the managing of time and research. For example, the student researcher comes home from school and instead of surfing the internet or Google for more in depth information on their topic given, they watch TikTok. This is a prime example of poor time management. This student has no interest in learning more about their topic and will eventually find difficulty in explaining and expressing their topic more. This student researcher has overcome this challenge by turning off cell phone, watching YouTubes on video on how to properly structure and form essays, and by doing additional and in-depth research. Lastly, something that could have been done to improve or make the writing process better is if the student researcher had spent more time and in-depth searching of understanding their topic. Additionally, if the student searcher had spent more time in finding sources and gathering information, explaining their topic and writing would flow. To conclude, the student researcher was faced with several challenges as well as benefits. However, with dedication and good time management, they were able to get the task done. Entirely from doing this task, the student researcher has developed many different benefits, problem solving, time management, as well as self and work observation.